Alrighty. How is it going, folks?
Brown cats.
Yep, you get your cat. Still wrong.
There it goes.
There we are. Perfect. Alrighty. So, let's see here. Make sure everything is all good to go.
We got a nice dead buddy over here.
Yep, we've got our cat cam, we've got our links. Rescuing animals, saving animals, adopting animals, helping animals. We've got our animals. Like us, right behind the stuff.
Oh no, what was that, bud?
Something downstairs alerted him. Alrighty.
Shut this door really quick since we got a second.
Sounds good. Am I just checking everything? Sound check, sound check. Let's see.
Oh, fudge. We didn't do recording to check the sound. Oh.
Alrighty. Now I just gotta wait. We got what, 5 minutes? 3 minutes?
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Nintendo. Nintendo. Nintendo.
I've never been too big on chanting.
Okay.
It hurts my throat.
Milo's concerned about something, but he's too sleepy to care. He keeps lifting his head, but his eyes were shut.
He looks really tired, like, man.
Yeah, he's on a heated table, so he's having trouble fighting the sleep.
He looks worn out.
Just go to
Come on,
sleep,
buddy. Aren't you excited about Nintendo?
He's got no responsibilities. He can sleep.
Nothing at all. I see someone came in, so hello to whoever just came into the chat. Is that you, Ragna? Plague? Lil Furball?
It may have been you.
Hmm?
May have been you.
There's a thumbs up. I'm not going to give us a thumbs up. I know better than that. Well, if you feel like chatting, feel free to say hello. We will talk to you. Oh, I need to make sure the TV volume is good for this. Is good?
Oh my god! There it goes.
Here we go. We even get a countdown. That's awesome. That's better than the other ones had already.
Yeah.
They all just boom right into it.
Man, I hope they announce an Animal Crossing. Please, Miyamoto.
I'm pretty curious on who the next Smash Brother. Wait, is Armored Core?
Eh? On the Switch? Huh?
That is Armored Core.
Are you sure?
Look at it.
It sure looks like Armored Core, but it looks like Armored Core.
That is Armored Core, and it's cell shaded. It looks pretty.
I was just saying, like last week, I want to play an Armored Core.
It's got like Devil May Cry music.
It does.
Man, I thought they forgot all about it. That looks way more... It looks like they've come up with the technology.
Yeah, it looks cool.
With how fast they're moving, though, it really makes me wonder if it is Armored Core. But the designs, like,
yeah, they look like Armored Core. If not, that's definitely an homage.
Maybe they're trying to...
Oh, it's not.
Daemon X Machina?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm gonna look that up.
Marvelous First Studio and Unreal.
Hmm.
Well, dang, it sure looks like Armored Core.
Yeah. Well, you might need to move Milo down a little bit.
Yes.
This looks kind of like God Eater.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, this is the next Xenoblade story.
Oh. So it's getting like DLC?
Oh yeah, we've been waiting for it. Bet this will get folks to buy those game passes that have been sitting on them. Look at that, new areas.
Ooh, pretty.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute, wait a minute.
君に頼みたいことはただ一つ。あのメツを葬り去ってもらうことなのだから。
一体何の目的で？
別に退屈しのぎだよ、ただの。
ふざけてる？
This is the past story.
Oh.
That's from before the 500-year war.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is when they were fighting.
いい目をしてるな。
俺の行く道はこの道だ。交わることはない。
Oh, it's the story of Torna. That's gonna be awesome. Everything's coming out in September.
Ah.
When we launched Nintendo Switch,
Reggie,
our
baby.
vision was a home system you could play together anytime, anywhere.
Animal
2
Crossing.
detachable Joy-Con controllers, countless play possibilities. From day one, all of you have shown the world what that means. Whether playing at home or on the go, from low to on high. Where will Nintendo Switch take you next? To a smashing invitational cheered by fans and challengers? Or on a journey through verdant fields and Viridian cities in a timeless quest to catch them all? A few weeks ago, we showed you Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, a brand new Pokemon adventure through the vibrant Kanto region where your partner, Pikachu or Eevee, is always by your
Or
side.
Eevee.
Add the
Or
transformative
Eevee.
power of Nintendo Switch, and you can play as you like, anywhere you like, or for the first time in this series, catch or battle Pokemon on one system with a friend. You can even transfer a Pokemon into the game from Pokemon Go. This is a Pokeball Plus. You can use it like a Joy-Con controller with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, or play the entire game with it alone. You can put a Pokemon into the Pokeball Plus, then bring it with you. Sounds like there's already one inside. It's the mythical Pokemon Mew. Mew comes exclusive with every Pokeball Plus.
Figures Reggie
and
would get
join you
Mew.
on your journey through the game. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, and the Pokeball Plus will be available on November 16th. Discover new friends and challenges as you explore this mysterious and enchanting world. Wherever you go, with whoever you like, only on Nintendo
This
Switch.
one mine?
Now,
Yeah, I got mine over
let's
here.
check out something else we can't wait to show you.
Animal Crossing?
I really want them to battle on Pokemon though. Not battling is kind of
Yeah.
killing me on it.
Yeah, it's like.
Don't even think about it. All or nothing.
Oh, Mario Party.
Super Mario
Oh,
Party.
it's super, yeah. So special.
Okay.
Gotta change it up though.
That's gonna go too fast.
What the fuck? What
That's
the hell?
pretty cool.
Hey.
That looks cool. Ready?
They're matching up the pads? That's pretty awesome.
Oh, game on.
Okay.
Oh, really? Come on.
That's awesome.
I wonder how many Nintendo Switches you can link up together like that.
Are you guys ready to do this?
Since our buddy Milo is not in the camera anymore, let's get some more screen.
Oh, we could get Portia. She looks pretty cute over there, but she's too far away.
Oh, yeah, she's like, whatever, guys.
She's so cute.
Pick up and put her over here where she likes to be all the time.
That's a good idea. And that looks fun.
Yeah, it does.
Ponies!
Mario Party's usually pretty good, although every here and there they can be a little bit hit and miss.
Yeah. I really like the one on the 64. That one I played so much.
I think Switch, though, has the capability to be really fun with a lot of people. And easily.
Yeah, I think so.
Looks like it's got a lot of motion controls. Like, you see how they were moving the controls to run? To make them run?
Animal Crossing? God damn it.
Long ago, the divine Seros received a revelation from the goddess. A gift to help guide the lost.
Okay, Portia.
Now, the goddess watches over Fodlan from her kingdom above as the mother of all life.
This one looks really, really good.
Of every soul.
The new Fire Emblem Three Houses. Man, it looks very nice.
Go ahead, give me orders. It's time to measure your work.
Ooh, I like the way the menu looks. Look at those graphics. The cell shading lends itself well to Fire Emblem.
Oh no, Portia, where are you going?
Such a brutal, irrational world we
We
live
got
in.
wrong cats.
Some believe the crests, tokens of the goddess's power, are necessary to
Okay.
maintain order. But they're wrong, teacher.
We're good.
The crests are to blame.
We'll have the cat cam up here in a sec when the cats actually want to be on screen. Look at that, though.
That's pretty.
Look at his jacket.
Hmm.
He's wearing it like Roy Mustang.
Reach for my hand, I'll soar away into the dawn. Oh, I wish I could stay here and cherish hope.
Do you dare to walk this path with me? One misstep, and we fall to our ruin. So take your first step. It's now or never.
Yeah, the combat's looking sweet.
I will return here someday, my teacher. Promise me that you won't forget me.
Don't forget me. Anytime I hear those words, don't forget me or won't forget me. Oh, Fortnite coming to the Switch. Switch honestly seems like a perfect system for it. Hey, what's up, Ragnar? How's it going, man? So this is Fortnite. They're bringing it to the Switch. I'm surprised it didn't come sooner. Yeah, I'm thinking we should probably start these streams a little bit before the events. That way, anyone who wants to join actually has a chance to be there from the beginning.
Yeah.
But like always, we were running late and having trouble getting it set up. As always. So far they showed Fire Emblem and they were talking about
I can't wait
Pokemon
to drop
Let's
off
Go
the battle
Eevee
bus
and
meet some of
Pikachu.
you on the battlefield in Fortnite.
Oh, and they showed a really
And
cool
on
mecha
Nintendo
game.
Switch,
Yeah, it
you
looked
can
pretty
have
Armored
the
Core,
complete
but it was
battle
called
royale
something
experience.
Machina.
Whether playing together online with friends in the same room or around the world. Available at 10 a.m.
Oh,
Pacific
Portia's
time.
back here on her little pillow.
Nintendo Switch, a home console where you can access a full range of games content, including a wealth of groundbreaking games
it's
from our
not gonna
independent
reach.
developers.
Okay, never mind.
Your support for indie
Josh is
games
desperate
on
to get the
Nintendo
camera
Switch
on the
has
cat,
been
but
inspiring.
she's not working with us
And to all
today.
of you, as well as
Maybe
all
if
of
I
the
move-
developers
Fire Emblem Three Houses is the name of it.
from all of us here at Nintendo,
And it looks really nice. It's like cell shaded.
let's pull back the
It looks
curtain on a few
gorgeous.
more,
It's like-
including two games showing for the first time.
Yes, it's on the Switch.
Aspiring chefs, ready your cleavers.
Yeah, I can't wait
pots,
either.
and
That's
cutting
gonna be
boards
awesome.
in Overcooked
How do I
Chicken.
always get you
A sequel that's brimming with more
Cause you come in
recipes,
first.
characters, kitchens, and white knuckle mayhem.
No,
Prepare for the
Portia!
ultimate cook-off with new features like the ability to throw
When she wants to be on camera, she'll be
kitchens
on
that can
camera.
change on the fly, and with Nintendo Switch,
You can't force
opportunity
greatness.
to bake,
She doesn't know the
barbecue, or broil
difference.
with another player in
How?
wireless,
I think she
local,
does.
and online
How does this happen?
Save the world from clumsy cooking when Team 17's frantic food juggler arrives on
I had the
August
right
7th.
one.
No, you didn't.
Hop on a snail, hoard berries, or wipe out the enemy's queen to claim victory
Okay, we're good now.
in Killer Queen
I just
5.
stay put.
Redesigned from the ground up, Liquid Bit and Bumble Bear Games' acclaimed arcade extravaganza that became a multiplayer phenomenon is coming to Nintendo Switch. And
That
for
actually
the
looks
first
pretty
online
fun.
console, 2 teams of up to 4 each can square off an
Are you
exciting
gonna sit in
battle.
my lap?
Play it first
No, you just
on
want under the
Nintendo
table.
Switch
Yeah,
later
that
this
Kingdom
finally,
Hearts
venture
bundle
through the
is
mysterious
pretty
subterranean
rough on the
landscapes of
pricing.
a vast
Yeah, and freaking
Team
Pro.
Cherry's
The
Hollow
Kingdom
Knight.
Hearts 3 Pro
Action adventure
PS4.
filled
Did you
with
see that too,
content.
Ragnar? The PlayStation 4
Hand-drawn
Pro,
characters
the
and
Kingdom
sublime
Hearts one?
scenery abound.
I'm so
In
sad.
this
I can't
sweeping
get that.
platformer that offers endless hours of intricate exploration. We revealed earlier this year that
Man,
Hollow Knight
I've always really
is
wanted to
coming the
play
Switch.
the
I'm
first one.
pleased to announce that the game, packed with all the previous
looks so
downloadable
good.
content, is available on the Nintendo eShop starting today. These are just a few
Oh,
of
looks
the
like it might be the time to
30
try it.
games you can play in the months ahead.
Oh, it's free?
After this presentation,
Oh, it's available.
stay tuned for Nintendo Treehouse Live, streaming right from
Man,
the
I don't have the
E3
money
showroom,
for that right now.
where our Nintendo
I can't
game
buy
experts
one.
will give you a closer look at some of these games and more.
I just better hope
And I
my
personally cannot wait to watch
PS4 doesn't
as
decide to
intrepid
crap out or
challengers
something.
test their mettle in our Splatoon 2 World Championship and Super Smash Bros. Invitational 2018. The action starts immediately following Nintendo Treehouse Live. Before we move on, I have an important update on a game I know fans have been looking forward to. Octopath Traveler from Square Enix is coming exclusively
Which
for
bundle?
Nintendo Switch on July 13th.
The
And you can
the Kingdom
download a
Hearts one
brand
is
new
what he
demo
said.
of the
Oh,
game
the-
from the
yeah.
Nintendo eShop.
Oh, it's got a
June
demo available on June 15th or June 14th.
Let's
Oh.
take another
Octopath is one
action-packed
I've been
look
wanting
at
to
some more
get into. It looks really good.
Yeah, it
Coming
looks like the
soon
classic
to Nintendo
Final
Switch.
Fantasies. Animal Crossing? No.
Starlink looks pretty cool, actually. Did you see that one yesterday, Ragnar? It was in the Ubisoft presentation.
Where'd my coffee go?
Oh, look, Mario and Minecraft. And Nintendo's making all the right moves as far as making money, for sure. Adding
where-
Fortnite and Minecraft to it, man.
Yeah. Except, where's Animal Crossing? Nintendo.
Animal Crossing is going to be more of a move of making people happy than making money, so we'll see if they got that up their sleeves too.
People gonna buy it!
Nintendo's good at making people happy, but
And like, Animal Crossing has so much of the, like, microtransaction
Yeah, Crash.
potential.
Ninjala, that one looks pretty fun. Ippon. Oh, Carcassonne, that's gonna get some people. A lot of people. They got a pretty good base. Ark, really?
Would Ark run okay on the Switch?
Wasteland actually looks pretty cool. Paladins is a smart move, I think.
Yeah.
On Paladins' part too. It's really gonna put them up there in competition against other MOBAs and also Overwatch. Oh, there's
is that-
Generations Ultimate.
Yeah.
Wolfenstein 2. So we're getting, there's one of our mature titles. Oh yeah, The World Ends With You is
Yeah.
coming back.
I'm really bad about beating stuff on
Ooh, I can't wait for Mega Man 11.
mobile platforms, so I'm looking forward to getting that on the Switch. I'll probably actually beat it.
Mario Tennis looks pretty sweet too. I like the Mario sports games.
Hi everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi of Nintendo. I hope you enjoyed
Hey, what's going on, Corey? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, man. As far as Resident Evil 2, it looks really good, Ragna. I just don't know how I feel about Leon's voice actor. Ada sounded a little bit off to me too.
At Nintendo, we approach development
Outside of that,
with the goal
though,
of delivering new and
perfect.
unique games to surprise
Yeah,
people
for something
all
like
over the
that,
world.
that
We're thankful for the many publishing partners also making games for Nintendo Switch.
it's pretty iconic. Why would they go change it?
Today we share just a small portion of what we're
Well, it is a
currently
complete
working on.
remake, but
We hope you will look
Yeah,
forward
but
to
still,
what's
voice
coming
actors,
next
you
on
don't need to
Nintendo
change that.
Switch.
I know Leon is younger now,
It's
but
time to
he's
share
a little
information on a
too
certain
young
title.
in voice.
Turn it over to someone I think you know.
Oh, here we go, talking about Smash Bros.
Oh no. Oh. This guy? He's gonna be in Smash?
He's the new Smash Bros. character.
New Super Smash Bros. Game for the Nintendo Switch. As you may know, Super Smash Bros. Is an action game about smashing beloved game characters off
No way.
The end.
characters have appeared in this series. I'm
Thank
sure
God.
you are all eager to find out who will be joining the roster this time. So we made a video to showcase some fighters appearing in the game. The number next to each fighter signifies the order in which they joined the Super Smash Bros. Series. Please take a look.
What are you guys excited to see at E3? I'm really curious who they're gonna announce in Smash Bros. This is gonna go on for a while if they're announcing all the characters.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not in any order. Everybody's favorite. Here's that tournament puppy. I hope they've got Roy. Villager 46. He's so new to the game. Ice climbers. Yeah, they'd already announced Inklings. Falcon. Punch! It would be pretty cool if they actually did, you know, they just suddenly announced, oh, Kingdom Hearts is going to be on the Switch and Sora is going to be the new character in Smash.
That'd be crazy, but I don't see the Switch running that game.
They got Cloud, so...
I mean, he could be in there, but I just don't... I don't see...
Man, they brought... Look at that, they're bringing everybody back. There's Roy. There we go. I'm happy.
Kodima.
Lucario is one of my favorites, though. I really love Lucario. Lucina and Robin. Bayonetta. That roster is huge. Looks like it's gonna be around 70 characters. The Mii's are back. Shulk. I'm kind of hoping to see Rex, but I don't know. He's gonna do Luigi like that, really.
It's messed up.
Ooh, that's a beautiful picture.
Yeah.
Can I get a poster of that?
That's right. Every fighter in Super Smash Bros. History is joining the battle.
All right.
Indeed, absolutely every Super Smash Bros. Fighter ever is in this game.
See, that would be Nintendo making people happy and making money.
That's what players want. So we made the impossible possible. Any way you slice
Animal Crossing would do
this
the
one
same
has
thing
the
now,
most smash
Nintendo.
for your buck. Simply put, this is the biggest crossover in gaming history. Once again, worlds will collide. Even so, your starting roster may be as small as the original Nintendo 64 game. We've streamlined the conditions for unlocking fighters, and we want to make the process interesting, so it feels like you're constantly recruiting popular characters to your side. 8-player battles are also...
Look at that character select screen.
Yeah, that's
See
nuts.
what happens when you pit many different fighters against one another. Now let's take a closer look at certain fighters by highlighting how they've changed since their last appearance.
They gotta change. I'm pretty sure that Fox is gonna be in
Mario's
there.
still easy to use, but we did add a little something for someone from his latest adventure.
Oh.
He can also wear his wedding and builder outfits. Link dons his champion's tunic from The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. His bombs are now
Looking good,
remotely
Link.
detonated.
Ooh.
Pulling out his cell phone.
Arrows. He can also wear Link's familiar tunic of the wild. Although it's been a while, the 2-in-1 fighter, the Ice Climbers, are back.
Yeah, they haven't been in a
Work
game in
together
quite a
with Nana.
while.
Once she's gone, you're in serious trouble. Ike's outfit from Fire Emblem Path of Radiance returns, along with his look from Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Now
Ooh, I like
he's
the Radiant
full
Dawn
purpose for the
costume.
first time. The two different versions are even voiced a little differently.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
We now have the female version of Pikachu, complete with a heart-shaped tail. Did you notice Pikachu Libre is a girl? Fox's design is now based on Star Fox Zero, and his Final Smash has received an overhaul. This time, Final Smashes are straight to the point, so you can get right back to fighting.
That was still pretty cinematic.
Yeah.
Falco's Final Smash features an unorthodox ship formation that's more unruly than Fox's. Either way, the Landmaster has been retired. In one-on-one fights, Ryu will always face his opponents, just like in his original game appearances. It's a small touch that reduces accidental command inputs.
That should be nice.
Charge moves, like Samus's charge shot, can now power up in midair.
Ooh, that is a big
Jump
plus.
or dodge, but you'll be open to attack.
That'll be a big plus for
Marth's
Samus.
Dancing Blade is faster, and it's easier to unleash one after another. This holds true for Roy and Lucina too.
Oh, they
In addition,
upgraded them
Marth
both.
is now fully voiced in English.
Keep your eyes open.
Okay, push it.
Backed by popular demand, veteran fighter Snake is sneaking back into the fray.
It's about
It's been
time.
10 years since his last appearance in the series, so we can finally make some new dream matches come true. Of course,
Bye,
Shadow Moses
Pac-Man.
Island is back too.
Oh, nice to bring back Shadow Moses.
King DDD's Final Smash is basically a cage fight where he unleashes missiles and a jet hammer.
He goes Mad Max on him.
Pichu is also returning from Super Smash Bros. Melee. Its electric shock still damages itself too, so be careful. In The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild,
Actually, one
Zelda is
sound.
more into research than fighting, so her design is from The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. Zelda is much more elegant and regal than our other fighters, but we made sure you wouldn't underestimate her energetic attacks. Her final smash is a ceiling move called Triforce of Wisdom. Sonic's final smash, Super Sonic, is more souped up than ever. Either you're too slow, or he's lightning fast.
Whoa, that one looks a little bit broken, actually.
Pac-Man also got a speed boost this time around. Looping around the stage sounds just like Pac-Man, don't you think?
That's pretty sweet.
Pokemon Trainer is back with Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard. You can change Pokemon during battle, and this time there's no penalty for sticking with one, so feel free to pick your main.
Oh, nice. That was a needed change with him.
Also, you can play as a female trainer for the first time. Some fighters, like Captain Falcon, trigger a dramatic slow-mo effect on strong attacks in one-on-one fights.
I guess the dog pooped in the house.
And of course, his hazardous Big Blue stage is making a return. Just like before, you can play as Cloud in his Final Fantasy VII costume or his Final Fantasy VII Advent Children costume.
Time for the demand of all those amiibos to come back.
Damage percentage at all times. Special displays are available for certain other fighters too. For example, you can see how much longer Robin can use Levin Sword and Tomes.
Oh, someone's back in now.
Made it easier to see what you've pocketed. Between the male and female versions, there are 8 different villagers.
Look at all those villagers. Did you see them?
Bowser's final smash, Giga Bowser, is even bigger.
There was 8 variations of
He's now as
villagers.
big as Bowser from the Yoshi's Island game.
That poor Scout.
All
No,
of
she
Mr.
wants back
Game &
in.
Watch's moves are back, and he looks even more like he did in his original games. His transformations are more full of character than ever. Young Link from Super Smash Bros. Melee is making a comeback that makes 3 Links for the first time.
Oh, nice.
Me.
Wolf.
After 10 long years, Wolf makes his return. His design is based on Star Fox Zero, and each of his moves have received a significant upgrade.
He needed it. He was pretty self-destructive, but if you ever saw anyone use him well, man, it was a sight to behold.
But we've added a little something to his stone ability.
Oh, he's a
He has
chest
a copy
from
ability
Wind
for
Waker.
every fighter, so the more fighters we have, the more challenging he becomes to develop. Shulk used to require repeated button presses to toggle Monado arts, but now you can choose a specific one with a button press and a quick directional tilt. Sure is handy to change arts on the fly. We also added Fiora to his final smash.
Oh man, that's pretty sweet. I guess they figured now they can show that Fiora's alive.
Popular design from The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. And for his final smash, he becomes Demon King Ganon.
Oh, instead of the Warthog version?
V-Fighter's proportions have been tweaked a bit. There are 3
They look a little
types:
more realistic.
Brawler, Sword Fighter, and Gunner. The moveset for each type has also been enhanced, and you can now choose from 12 voice options.
Oh, so you can fully customize your Mii in the
Ready
game.
for online play. Previously, Pit's final smash was 3 sacred treasures. This time, he'll be riding in style on the Lightning Chariot.
Ooh.
In the last game, Zero Suit Samus's final smash called in her gunship. This time, she uses her power suit to fire a devastating laser.
Beautiful.
When Olimar gets damaged, you'll see a crack in his helmet. But don't worry, it'll get fixed up right away.
Really, that's all they did for all of
First 2
him? His
suits
helmet
both
gets
available.
cracked.
Listen closely, and you'll hear differences in the sound effects. It seems we have a guest.
Oh, Rodon!
Rodan appears as an assist trophy.
That's pretty awesome.
Warrior's final
I love
smash,
Rodon.
Warrior
He's a great character.
quite a bit. After transforming, he no longer uses individual attacks to get the job done. Donkey Kong's final smash is all rapid-fire punches like Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. You'll notice that he and other fighters have expressive new facial animations. Little Mac's final smash is now a rush of blows from Giga Mac. In fact, all final smash moves in the game get right to the punch. Ness's new Final Smash calls on Paula and Pooh. Of course, Jeff still shows up as an assist trophy.
My name is Jeff.
Likewise, Lucas's Final Smash features Kumatora and Boney. At first glance, Wii Fit Trainer seems the same, but her face has a new look. I wavered a bit.
I say she actually has some emotion.
It was a request from the Wii Fit developers. We've included all the hazards from both versions of Mega Man Stage from Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and Nintendo 3DS. And for his final smash, say hello to Proto Man and Bass.
Oh, Proto Man and Bass. I thought I saw him earlier, but I was thinking I didn't quite look at it right.
You can streamline this time around. And her down special is now both a counter and a deflector. Rob has a new gauge on his chassis, showing how much fuel he has left for hovering. Notice the epsilon symbols next to Lucina and Dark Pit's numbers? Each of these fighters are based on another fighter in the game. We're treating these fighters a little differently, and have decided to call them Echo Fighters. Allow me to introduce a brand new Echo Fighter.
Daisy.
Daisy joins the roster as Peach's Echo Fighter. She fights in a similar manner as Peach, but they have different characteristics, which we hope you'll enjoy. Have fun playing as your favorite princesses. All in all, if you add up the changes we're making, there could be tens of thousands. I hope you're looking forward to some serious matchups. And here's a new fighter.
We already knew about Inkling, though.
Is a completely new addition to the roster. If you ink opponents, they'll take more damage from attacks.
That's an interesting feature.
Different weapons are available as smash attacks or
I wonder what the range is on their gun.
The Splatter Shot, Splat Bomb, Splat Roller, and the final smash, Killer Whale. You can actually run out of ink, so it's important to refill by pressing the B button while shielding.
Oh,
Inkling
that's
Boy
good.
Also debuts alongside Inkling Girl. Inklings are very fashionable. All 8 have their own outfits. And each has their own ink color, so matches get really bright.
And
By
so
the
they
way,
can paint an arena, just like in the
We
game.
added in the Squid Sisters as an assist trophy. During their live concert, the camera zooms in for a close-up. That means it's easier to get knocked off the screen.
It makes sense. The Squid Sisters are so popular.
While we're on the topic of assist trophies, let me share some additional information. As you may know, assist trophies lend helpful support in battles. You can KO assist trophies by inflicting damage, and now you get points for it too. However, some assist trophies will remain unbeatable. Maybe an unexpected guest will photobomb your battle. Yep, it's him.
Bomberman! Ooh, he looks like a nasty assist.
There's a wide variety. More than 50 of them appear in the game.
It's the birds from Pikmin.
Of course, we're also adding even more Pokemon and items. We can't wait to show you.
Man, a lot of these I would actually like to see as actual fighters.
Yeah.
Like Waluigi, why is he not a fighter? Make it a... I guess Luigi is Mario's Echo fighter, so you can't have an Echo on an Echo?
Wario gets his own fighter.
There are a variety of stages
Yeah, he
available
could be
in
an
this
Echo
game as
in.
well, including a massive list of returning stages. If you get a group together to play, it'll be a challenge to hit them all. The graphics have been improved as well.
That's a big difference.
Let's get a look at some stages from various games.
That's a classic right there. Ooh. I was actually never a big fan of that one. The Sonic level was fun though. Green Hill Zone. Newport City.
It's the island.
Yeah, Tortimer Island from Animal Crossing. Oh, the Great Plateau from Breath of the Wild.
Pretty.
The old man shows up in the background. He's like, why are you guys up here? You should be out saving the world.
All stages now have both Battlefield and Omega forms too. These versions hover above an abyss. Their sizes and terrain are all the same, so savor the simplicity with music and backgrounds from your favorite series. Let's take a sneak peek at the new and returning techniques you can pull off during battles. The directional air dodge enhances mobility. It can come in handy when recovering from a fall. However, if you dodge too much, even on the ground, you'll be wide open to attack, and your duration of intangibility gets shorter.
Oh. That should make it interesting.
Short hop attacks by pressing the A button and jump.
Gonna be a lot of people that are mad at that though.
Also, you can smash attack by pressing the A and B buttons, just like the previous game. A perfect shield occurs when you release the shield button. Until now, you were able to pull it off without any major risks, but going forward, you'll need to time it carefully. For one-on-one battles, the damage dealt will now be greater than in battles with higher numbers of players. This should help ensure that the action is well-paced.
So the more people that are involved, the higher the damage.
No, it's the opposite.
Was it?
Yeah, so one-on-one battles will go faster because they'll be doing more damage than if there's more people on the field.
Well, that makes sense because it always ends up as a one-on-one.
Yeah.
Then you get people waiting. Oh, the GameCube controller. Everyone's favorite. Smash.
Nintendo GameCube controllers can be used in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. For many of you, it just isn't the same without them. Not to mention, all Super Smash Bros. Series amiibo figures are compatible this time as well.
Oh goodness.
In fact, all fighters' current amiibo figures will be supported, even if they're from a different series. Tap a compatible amiibo figure to add in a figure player, or FP, and level up. Your FP data from previous titles can be transferred.
Oh wow, you can transfer from the previous ones?
We hope you're as excited as we are. Our staff will continue working hard until the game releases. We really appreciate your support. We've made including every single fighter ever our #1 goal, so I'm kind of hoping you aren't expecting too many new challengers. However, we do have one more announcement. Please, take a look.
Here we go. Who is it? Ridley? It's gotta be Ridley. Here he is. He's playable. Oh, Mecha Ridley too. Oh, that looks awesome. Ridley's one of my favorite bosses of all time.
Get Milo wants back in.
They couldn't just let Samus get defeated. They had to bring her back.
Animal Crossing? Oh, we're still on Smash.
December 7th.
Eh.
I was really hoping it would be another third-party character, though, from another franchise.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live from the Los Angeles Convention Center
Oh
at
no,
E3.
is it over?
皆さんおはようございます。ロサンゼルスの E3 会場の Nintendo Treehouse Live の配信へようこそ。I'd like to say thank you to everyone around the world for tuning in to our Nintendo Direct, as well as our fans in Japan. 全世界の皆さんが Nintendo Direct を見ていただいて、そして特に日本のお客さんも見ていただいてどうもありがとうございます。
Yeah, he transfers so well. Very fluent.
Eric Smith from the Treehouse. 僕はツリーハウスのビルトリネンと、ネイト・ビルドフさんとエリック・スミスさんなんですけれども、we have a very special guest for you this morning. We just saw a new character announced. Nate, why don't you tell us who we have and what we're going to see? 新しいキャラクターが発表されましたけれども、今日は特別にスペシャルゲストが登壇していただいて、ネイトさん。
Man, he's having to say every line twice.
Yeah, I know that was probably a lot of Smash to digest for those of you viewing at home. Mr. Sakurai on video explained quite a bit to us, but we are very fortunate to have
So much
a live
Smash.
Mr. Sakurai here with us with his translator Raymond Elgin.
I mean, I'm excited about Smash 2, but what about the other titles?
Yeah. Like, it's not over, right?
I don't think it is. I mean, they showed the big montage of like 10, 15 games before Smash and then spent a lot of time on Smash.
Yeah.
I'm really speechless at the fact that we've been working so hard and we're finally able to announce this game.
Oh, you know it, Ragnar. Anytime there's anything new with Smash, people lose their minds.
Yeah.
Well, I want to jump into some more specific details, but before we start, does Mr. Sakurai have anything he wants to say just in general about the game's development?
まあもちろんこれからいろいろ紹介していきたいと思うんですけれども、その実演プレイの前に桜井さんからのメッセージは何かないでしょうか。
今回とにかく今回の売りというのは全員登場を果たしたということです。これからスマッシュブラザーシリーズというのはもしかしたら続くかもしれませんが、ここまでやるのは
I'm really hoping they get to some other games, though.
So, the biggest
Yeah,
appeal
my
of
Animal
this game is really
Crossing.
that every single fighter is back here, and you know.
Well, they showed a. Hey, what's up, Jose?
In the future,
They showed
I don't know
a.
if I will be able to pull this off, so I really
So they
hope that
showed
you enjoy this.
they showed a lot of Smash Bros. They showed a montage of a bunch of different games, and they showed a game that looks like frickin' Armored Core, but really stylish. Looks real nice, called Daemon Ex Machina. And they showed the new Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem, 3 Houses. It looks awesome. Definitely check the trailer on that one, Jose. The cell shading on it looks really good, and it's going to be on the Switch.
Yeah, that card looks fun.
Yeah, it looks just like Armored Core, but like with Gundam-style speed and combat, so I'm not sure. It looks like it was made by Marvelous and First Studio, so I guess they're just borrowing heavily from Armored Core since From Software hasn't been using it.
Yeah, they haven't done anything with Armored Core in a minute.
Mm-mm.
So I'm just gonna do an explanation.
At least someone's using those awesome mech designs.
Yeah.
This Final Destination is actually a special
Hopefully they don't get
Final
sued.
Destination that is going to be slightly different from the version that's in the full game, correct?
そうです。
今の
Yeah, now they're on the treehouse, so they're going to be showing off Ridley.
違って E3 会場専用のバージョンですね。
That's correct.
But I believe the direct goes on after this. I think this goes for like maybe 10 minutes, and then they're gonna go to hopefully the new titles.
God, I hope so.
Ridley's pretty big. I mean, he's way bigger than that actually in the games, but at least they didn't shrink him down to just completely normal size.
知らない方もおられるかもしれませんが、メトロイドシリーズのサムスの宿敵ですね。
Yeah, we did get that release date. At least it's not in September or August or November.
Yeah, those are gonna be busy months.
Everything's coming out those months.
And comparatively, he's tall. He's about 4 meters tall.
その体育からとてもまとめるのが難しかったのですが、特に海外からの
Yeah, Ridley's crouching. He's still way bigger than that though.
And because of that, it was very hard to actually get him into the game in a working condition, but there was a lot of outcry from fans.
Yeah, I was really hoping for a third-party release on the character though. It's cool that they're using more Nintendo characters, but I don't know. I think it's really cool when they bring back someone, or when they bring someone from another franchise entirely. Yeah, overall it has been kind of a slow E3. There's some really good titles, but I mean, it's not just stellar.
Sony's is really good, but
and now he drags other fighters along the floor.
I'm not wowed by this one, but I'm not big on Smash, so.
Bye, Ridley. He just jumped.
Sorry about that.
I don't see why they don't just hire, like, actual Smash Bros. Or fighting game tournament players for these kind of exhibitions.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't even have to pay them. I mean, get like famous streamers that are good with the tournaments or good online. I'm pretty sure they would love to be on the stage and playing for the developers.
Yeah, and trying out a new character.
Yeah, first hands on it.
Yeah.
I don't see why they get these journalists that are just gonna Cuphead everything.
Well, I think it's like the developer that's playing it, but
the developer's not necessarily good at the game they make.
But they would know his moves, at least.
So just from that one hit, he took about 26% of damage right now, but you take big damage.
No, I'm getting stuff to drink, Ragnar. I think I'm just going through puberty again.
And his up special is what you just saw right here.
No, they're just showing off Ridley. It's just the developers talking about him and showing his moves.
There is a tournament, but I don't know when.
Yeah, there is one. If you weren't talking about right now, yeah, I think there's one later on today.
Diagonally down backward, and the angle is a little bit different.
That'd be good publicity.
And he also has a down special that you just saw, and this has a very unique attribute. Please take a close look.
No, they don't need to hire me, Ragnar. I like fighting games, but they're not my strong suit in the least. And I can only operate in the capacity of Cat.
So this move actually has a sweet spot, and when you hit it right at the sweet spot, it takes huge, massive damage.
It looks like you got Mario's sweet spot right there.
It's very minimal damage.
But see, the people who really want to play this and really want to get into it, I think they would get far more out of it if they had like some tournament players just all out fight each other.
Yeah.
Alright, and I think that wraps up Ridley's moveset.
Well, I'd like to stop just getting beaten up here for a second, so I was kind of hoping that next maybe we could actually play a match and see what it looks like in action. How do you guys feel about that?
まあデコボコにされることはちょっとおやみにしたいと思ってますけれども、せっかくです。
Alright, we can do that, Ragnar. You'll probably kick the crap out of us, but we'll play.
Sounds good. I don't think you're gonna stop getting beaten up.
I'll be on Ragnar's team.
We'll see what happens.
デコボコにならないかどうかわからないんですけれども。
Oh god, I'm so bad
Smash
at
Bros.
I've never been good at Smash. There's too much going on the screen with that many fighters.
Oh, good. He picked Samus. So
they're gonna do a fight for real now.
this is a canonical battle. So if Ridley wins, it's still canon.
ステージには少なくともファイターに対する相性というのがあります。極端な話だとリトルマックだと平地が有利なんですね。
You know, every fighter and every stage has advantage and disadvantage in combination. So if you look at kind of the
well, they're doing a lot better now.
Yeah, it's not the developer playing anymore. He doesn't have a controller.
It's like, now I will just talk while you guys kick the crap out of each other. Oh, there's... Oh, get it? They're ignoring it.
And that way, in a series of matches, the loser gets to pick the stage.
Well, 今、スコア表示が出たのがお分かりでしょうか。
Oh!
Score display there?
And there goes the cannon battle.
And then for one-on-one battles, we decided to put a score, display the score like that. And obviously, you lose when you reach 0.
Oh,
Ridley, you have wings. Come on.
Good triumphs.
復帰ができなかったですね。
なんかネイトさんって容赦ないですよね。
Nate has no mercy, does he?
That's right. Never. 新キャラに対してね。
Especially for against.
Oh, you'll join us, Jose? All right, sounds good. We can do some Smash. We'll do some Smash.
Yeah, we got 4 people.
It's up to 8.
What? That's ridiculous. That's too many.
It's Smash. It's always been 8. Well, not always, but the more recent ones. 8 people gets pretty chaotic. It can be a little difficult to know where you're at all times.
Yeah, that's my issue. I can't freaking follow it.
And of course, this game is still in development, so the damage ratio.
Yeah, a lot of people were really wanting Goku.
Oh, yeah, that would have been cool.
Just knowing how powerful Goku is, though, it seems like it would be a little unrealistic to me. But, I mean, it would still be fun, but I think the Dragon Ball fan in me would still be like, he'd never lose to them.
This is true, but there's a lot of strong people in Smash, too.
They're strong. I mean, probably if you're looking at just raw power.
The villager. Eh?
No. You take your bug nets and your fishing rods. you get out of here with that.
Wait, what were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
Bayonetta. Out of all the characters in the current crew, Bayonetta would have to be the most powerful.
Yeah, she's pretty boss.
She's like Dante level powerful.
Yeah.
Now it would have been cool to see Dante, or maybe a hunter from Monster Hunter.
Yeah. And that's gonna be on the Switch, so they totally could have done that. Maybe they still will. You never know. They're always
Yeah, Jose's got a point. Shonen Fighter coming out. They probably got all the licensing for. They got the licensing for everybody.
Yeah, they did.
Enjoy that. Yep. Enjoy that.
Did a lot of review for that.
Man, Roy is always too strong. I love that fool, and not just because he's named Roy. It's a lot of it, but no. I've always loved him as a Fire Emblem character. He's one of my favorites.
There's so many cool Roys. There's no good Sashas. Just the potato eater.
The potato eater from Attack on Titan.
Which is relatable, but
she's pretty cool. She's funny.
Yeah. There need to be more Sashas.
Maybe you should play some Russian video games. You'd probably find one.
That was bad.
What are Russian video games?
What are Russian video games made by Russian developers?
Is that a thing?
I bet if you play some
any.
Metro games. Hey Jose, you play Metro series, right? Are there any Sashas in it?
I'm burning now.
今サムスがカレーを得ましたけれども、前から疑問だったんですけど、海外の人ってカレーをわかるんですか？
I was always curious, you know, Samus ate the curry, but I was wondering, do overseas people get that, you know, it's burning and spicy?
Yeah, I thought Marth speaking English was a little bit odd too, because he's always used his Japanese voice.
Yeah.
I'd just like to point out that I won while we were talking.
Like, when he counters, that's gonna be weird hearing him counter in English. Or taunt? His taunts in English?
What did Ridley ever do to you? Like, why you gotta be like
Oh, so Samus won, huh? Let's introduce a new character and watch them get their ass kicked.
Mr. Sakurai, would you like to play one?
じゃあ4人で戦いましょうか。
やりますか。
Yeah. All right, let's do it. Let's do a 4-player match. What do you guys say?
Sounds good. じゃあ4人対戦しましょう。はい。
So that's gonna.
どちらで？
じゃあ桜井さん。
I don't know. I know the Switch probably couldn't handle Kingdom Hearts 3, but I was really thinking it'd be cool if they just came out of nowhere with, oh, Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Switch and Sora in Smash.
That would be really cool. His style would look good in Smash, but there's no way it could run on the Switch. There's just no way.
They could do all the old games.
They could, yeah.
I mean, they love releasing Kingdom Hearts on everything and multiple copies and iterations and editions and
yeah, that could be a way they could do it.
Collections.
Perhaps I will stick with Mario since we just saw Nate get beat up as Mario. で、まあネイトがマリオとしてボロボロになってしまったので僕はちょっとマリオを
Yeah, they could port all the old games, I think, just fine. I mean, most of the series, if you look at the spin-offs, were on the 3DS or the DS.
Yeah.
So Nintendo would have rights to at least those.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Dream Drop Distance was fairly recent, and well, sort of.
Hell yeah, Jose. Snake being back is great.
Yeah.
A whole frickin' decade since he's been in the game. You saw they brought Shadow Moses back too, right? The level. Still got Rex in the background and everything.
And I don't know if you noticed, but the Nintendogs have been coming out.
Yeah, he needs David Hayter as his voice.
Every time it's been a different type of dog.
Ooh, bounced him right off that and it shattered.
So it used to be a French Bulldog in the last iteration, but this time it's a toy poodle.
So they're trying to stay relevant with the Nintendogs dogs. Going with the famous and popular toy poodle of...
French Bulldogs are still really popular.
Yeah. I see way more toy poodles though.
Really?
Toodles.
I don't know what is popular in the dog world. They're all cute.
Oh no. That was not good.
I love seeing that tower collapse and then a new
Man, that shocker was nailing people.
I hope they have more games to announce though.
I'm kind of wondering though. It's like,
yeah,
this is way too much coverage to be in between games, I would think. But Nintendo's always been unconventional about how they run stuff.
Yeah.
Something I don't know if people are noticing. Oh, come on, Bill. I'm trying to talk here. Ganondorf now has sword attacks for all
Man, if they had Big Boss as a costume for Snake, I think I would have to force myself to learn his playstyle and master him. I would just have to.
That's right, and he also, as I mentioned earlier,
His assist trophy could be Eva.
Look from Ocarina of Time, and that was unfortunate.
Which would switch out for Meryl. Although actually, Eva would work for both of them. She could just be Big Mama for solid.
His attack is very strong.
Yeah, they are. I was pretty certain they were going to be announcing Metroid Prime here. It's not looking like they are, but you know Nintendo, they like to do their directs like their own way.
Yeah, didn't they do the teaser for that like a year ago, or was that in one of their other directs?
Yeah, I think it was in one of their other directs.
Yeah, I think you're right, but to
Nintendo,
show nothing?
Nintendo, some years Nintendo just like pretends E3 just isn't even a thing and they just won't even know. I mean, you can see here, they're just sitting around a stage. Usually if they do actually show up at E3, they do something big.
Yeah, I mean, Miyamoto was there.
Yeah, that's why I don't think it's over yet. I think there's still more. Is because Miyamoto is at E3. I mean, he was at the Ubisoft showing, so he's got to come into it if he's there. How could he not hit the stage?
Yeah, if it wasn't going to be a big year for them, why would he bother going?
What's that, Ragnar? What's the best thing about this new Smash? Outside of the fact it's got like 70 characters.
You died, it doesn't count.
People are gonna be streaming the crap out of this.
Yep.
I did get 1 point though. I lost track of my character.
Oh man, how did that miss? Oh, why would I do that?
I wonder if it's going to be Ganondorf.
This tower is gonna get tired of rebuilding itself.
Yeah. What's that say?
I'm surprised you can't see Cataclysm Ganon in the distance anywhere.
No, you don't, Bill.
Is that because he's here?
Maybe. Looks like there's some purple stuff going on back there. It's sort of hard to tell. It's real cloudy. They timed out.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's a ringer. That is a ringer.
Well, you're in Link's world. Of course he's gonna win.
Sorry about that.
That home field advantage.
Yep, the home field advantage.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. I almost want to play again.
Yes.
There's no time. We gotta go announce Animal Crossing now, please.
Oh, they got the. They went back to instead of like Melee and such. They actually have a title under it.
You know, it's this type of game where you kind of forget that you're on live, so you just want to play and have fun.
Yeah. So we
Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Smash it.
Detroit will smash?
No, it can't be over. They didn't announce Animal Crossing. Nintendo, no.
So that does leave us with the question of what would happen in the case of if you wanted a Ridley amiibo.
I want a Ridley amiibo.
Yeah, I would think so.
I think maybe we should take this opportunity.
Ragnar thinks it's over.
To show an incredibly detailed Ridley amiibo that will be launching alongside the game.
I need me some Dobutsu no Mori.
Ooh, that Ridley one looks nice. I'm okay without the Splatoon.
And they've made a bunch of those.
And we also have a new Inkling amiibo for the Smash Brothers series.
Asta for Smash. He's loud enough.
Yeah.
You'd know where he is, anywhere on the arena.
Yeah, you wouldn't lose track of him.
I mean, obviously I've seen it during production and development, but...
Yeah, I like that Ridley.
And can I share something a little, maybe
I was kind of hoping for a Mecha Ridley though.
His voice is way lower than he looks like his voice would be.
There is already an Inkling amiibo, and now that we have a Smash Inkling amiibo, and I wanted to kind of point out one difference between those two. And it's that the little triangle ticker on the ink tank behind the Inkling, the location of that triangle ticker is different.
What? What kind of a... So we're going to completely re-release a new amiibo because her triangle ticker is in a new space.
No, that's dumb.
And that denotes how much ink you use up when you use the Splat Bomb. But the amount of ink you use in Splatoon and Smash is different. In Smash, it's a special move. So you can use a lot more Splat Bombs, so the spec is a little different.
Details, man.
That's one way to recycle the
We
amiibos.
don't have a figure to show today. We did also introduce
Yeah,
Daisy
I think
as
Smash
an
sold a
Echo
lot of
Fighter in the
amiibos.
game.
Especially because you could like put your character on it, so if you played at someone else's place, you would still have your levels.
Yeah. I think it's a pretty interesting feature, though, to change up a reskin character just a little bit and embrace this, the reskin, and call them Echoes. It's an Echo Fighter. Her ankle moves a little more, it moves 12 degrees more northeast when she kicks than Peach.
Yeah, quick rematch. Let's do it.
Oh, they're
I think we're over
playing
there.
again. But where are the games?
They're gonna play another match? Yeah, it seems like this is over, but
It can't be. Oh, sorry, Mother.
the moment we stop actually watching it is when they're gonna launch into something crazy.
Yeah.
Well, we did talk
Like
about
I said, Miyamoto is at E3. They have not shown him yet. If he's
Yeah.
there, he always does something.
Yeah, you'd think.
Like he should be coming out right now with a Samus energy cannon on his arm and announcing the new Metroid Prime.
I'm going Pokemon.
Yeah.
Okay.
じゃあクッパで行ってみようかな。あ、そうだ。バイクなんですけど、大人と子供じゃないや。総園と暁版がいます。
I think Africa might have enough toes though, Ragnar.
せっかくだからバイクで行ってみよう。
Maybe Google a more toe,
I love the Zelda redesign. I think
a country that's more in need of toes.
ゼルダのキャラモデルも変わりましたね。デザインが素晴らしいです。
良くなったでしょう。
Look at this Inkling. He looks like he came out of Call of Duty.
今まではゼルダシリーズって同じシリー
It's
ズ
the Ghost Inkling.
だったんですね。今回は
Oh, this is the Inkling level, I think. Yeah.
それぞれ好きなところを選ん
So they're actually using the Inklings.
So
Yeah.
in the past, we've made it so all the Zelda-related characters are all from the same series, but this time we've spread it out. So I picked what I really
They
like.
could have at least brought Ridley to this one too. Kind of tells me they don't like their new character.
So this stage has a
Probably
lot
they're
of
just wanting to
bells,
play
so
with
it's actually,
characters they're
kinda
familiar with.
difficult to use items.
Because he's new, so no one's ever played him.
Hi, later, Jose.
See ya.
I was gonna say that Smash Ball is.
Could you speed up on the translation, Raymond, when he has like salient info like that?
通訳をもうちょっと早くお願いします。
そうですね。
I mean, I like Smash as much as the next guy, but I'm not the biggest fan of watching it.
偽物がスマッシュボームって言うんですけれども、
Yeah, it'd be more fun to play.
I wonder if they're buying time. Like, maybe they're actually getting the rest of the thing ready. Maybe Miyamoto's like waving them like, stall, buy me time, buy me time.
あれは本物です。
That is a real
Reggie's tapping his watch like, guys, need a little more, need a few more minutes, play another match.
Here we go.
いいです。いい位置。
We can hope.
That's not gonna be good. Felt pretty good to
What
me.
is it?
まあやられて本望かなと。
That did not feel good.
That was a worthy.
ルナーラです。
Not quite, Ragnar.
When is it?
Unfortunately.
When they say December?
December 3rd, I believe was the date they showed.
ペイントされたキャラクターは蓄積ダメージの溜まる量が、つまりダメージ量が大きくなるので。
Yeah, it only makes it worse, I think, when they're all just playing the crap out of a game and you can't even touch it yet.
Yeah.
Let's see, it's June, so we still got like 5-6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's almost 6 months away.
When is Tokyo Game Show? I always forget.
Tokyo Game Show, I think, is in like August, September, somewhere in there. It's in like the very end of summer, beginning of fall time.
We should try to go to Japan sometime for Tokyo Game Show.
I was gonna say, this is probably not the year for it.
No, absolutely not. But maybe in like 5 years.
Oh snap! Three-way sudden death.
I'd be all for another trip to Japan. I miss it. It was a great place.
And sudden death.
Gotta save up.
Oh, okay, they did a shorter game that time.
Wow, is that 2 wins?
Yeah, it's 2 wins for.
Shotgun on our trip to Japan.
Scott, go. He's played before.
Huh?
Injustice.
Sorry.
Thank you for a wonderful game.
Shotgun on the plane. That's a hell of a plane trip, by the way. It was like 15 hours.
Like, I'm not about to spend like $3,000 more each for like a
What?
better seat.
Oh yeah, first class.
Yeah, well, that's business. First class is like $10,000, $12,000 a seat. Like, no, that is, I mean, it's 13 hours of my life. I'm not spending that much money for anything that only lasts that amount of time. Come on, that's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Looks like Sakurai's
So the
talking about
characters
something
just
pretty
saw part of the
passionately.
E3 version, and I think this version will may become playable and in certain time. And I hope that, and obviously we're in the middle of
I mean, it's a
development
pretty
and
miserable
balancing is
time
still
being on the
made.
plane.
So it may be some
But
changes, but I hope that if you have the opportunity, to please
it's just not that
check it
long.
out. We can't include all the characters, but I think you'll get a good feel for it. And
You just gotta
we
not
hope
get
you
any
look
sleep in
forward
an
to,
uncomfortable
the
chair
release of
for
the
one
game.
day.
It's great. Well, it's been really fun losing to you over
And then
over
you're in
again.
Japan.
But thank you so much for spending time with us today. It's been really fun.
もうずっと負けっぱなしでしたけれども、本当に楽しかった。時間どうもありがとうございました。
So every fighter returning is definitely going to drive up the demand of amiibos.
Yep.
Might be time to sell my collection.
Maybe. And then go to Japan.
I've got the entire first and second and third series, I think. All of them.
Along with a very special guest. で、ツリーハウスライブはこの後続きますけれども、そしてスマブ
I
ラ
think you can get most of them pretty dirt cheap now, though.
紹介していきますけれども、
Yeah, I think they
次は
re-released them
ポ
enough.
ケモンレッツゴーピカチュウ、ポケモンレッツゴーイービーの世界初実演プレイを紹介したいと思います。多少ブレイクがありますけれども、その後は特別なゲストまた登壇しますので、引き続きよろしくお願いします。
We'll be right back, it says. Let's hope it's, you know, for other games.
Yeah, please. Please, Nintendo. Oh. Because the treehouse is gonna be back, though. That's not the direct.
The direct was like really fast, if that's all it was.
Yeah, it was real short, like 30 minutes.
Not even that. I think it was like a matter of 15, 20 minutes?
I think it was longer than that, because they covered Smash for a minute.
Well, I guess if you take out the non-Smash stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, probably, you're right. I wouldn't mind one of those Pokeballs, though. Is it gonna be like a pedometer that talks to you? Oh, we actually got a cat asleep over here. You wanna hand me the camera?
Hmm?
Camera.
Oh, right. She's been wanting to get the cat camera set up. And the cats keep moving.
Yeah. There was some noise. What happened to the Slack? We're just gonna get a lovely shot of Milo's butt here.
Should I turn it on?
Sure. We'll see what we got. Belly.
Look at that. Look at all that belly.
All that belly.
Cats. Wrong.
Are they? Oh, there. I think you're good. Yeah. Belly. All the belly.
So much belly.
Man, he is conked out.
He's an old man. He needs his sleep.
He does.
He needs his beauty sleep.
wanna touch his foot. Oh, it lost me. There we go.
Yeah, it was. There were some good. Overall, E3 was pretty lame this year.
Yeah, I think Sony did pretty good, but yeah, everyone else was a little bit lackluster.
See, Sony did pretty good because they announced from the get-go, we're just going to go ahead and focus on the games we've already announced and that you guys know about, but we're going to bring you, you know, like in depth on all of them. Like they had a lot of gameplay.
Yeah, and a lot of really good looking games.
Yeah.
Like
Ghost of Sushi looks really good.
I'm gonna play that. That crap was beautiful.
Yeah, it looks like artwork.
What are you honking out there?
Video games as art.
And I still don't know what Kojima's game is about, but Backpack Simulator looks good.
It's the spiritual successor to that old game Courier Crisis.
Ah.
Yeah.
But watch out.
But watch out.
Yeah, they did a much better job with that this time, I think. They don't look nearly so out of place. They got their own outfits.
Well, they made Sora, Goofy, and Donald look a bit more mature to go along with it, and they toned down the look of the pirates, but they still made them look exactly as they do in the movies.
Yeah, well, and Sora and Donald and Goofy weren't in their like regular ass outfits, walking around this realistic looking area, looking all cartoony. Like it just looked absurd. Now they got outfits to match, and they muted the colors way more. And it doesn't look so funky.
The boot. The boat battles, the ship battles, the boot battles.
Yeah, they look cool.
Yeah, they look good.
Everybody's going for the boat battles lately.
Yeah, there's that Ubisoft pirate game, Skull and Bones.
Yeah, pirates are in.
You say that, but Ninja is ruling the video game markets on Fortnite, so...
Yeah, Fortnite is in as well.
And Sea of Thieves is dead in the water.
I saw a lot of stuff on that game, considering people are saying they don't like it, or...
Well, you know, like every game, it had all the hype in the beginning, and then, you know, people realized that there wasn't too much to it, so... I was really hoping Wreck-It Ralph would have its own world.
Yeah, but
Kingdom Hearts.
Then it would have to be like racing or something. I don't know.
No, they did stuff outside of the racing.
Yeah, I think that would be a really complicated one to do, though.
You could summon Zangief, and he could crush enemy's skull between thighs like Sparrow's egg.
They'd have to get a lot of licensing. Ubisoft. The new Assassin's Creed looks good.
Yeah, it focuses on the Spartans of Greece.
It seems like maybe it's not so stealth heavy, which is good for me. I'm very bad at stealth.
Yeah, it's no longer stealth assassination. It's assassination to your face.
Yeah, mercenary.
I will assassinize your face off.
What else did they have?
Assassinize.
Ubisoft.
I'm sticking with that word.
Ubi,
let me see.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Nintendo.
They did show some stuff. I don't think it was anything new, though.
At E3. 皆さんおはようございます。ツリーハウスライブようこそ。またロサンゼルスの E3 の会場から配信しています。Today we are very, very fortunate. We have a very special guest, Mr. Masuda from Game Freak, and he has even brought Pikachu with him.
Oh, you're right.
Pokemon! Oh, Ragnar, have you seen, there's a Kickstarter project out there that looks like it's going to do everything Pokemon, everything we've been wanting Pokemon to be for decades, but it looks like it's going to do it really well. It's called Temtem.
With the online hub and the battles and somewhat open world.
Before we begin
more open world than you.
Yes, actually, Beyond Good and Evil 2 did have extensive
really?
trailer.
Yeah.
And they announced a pretty cool new thing. They're doing a press record. Or, yeah, press record.
Yeah, they want
Hit record, my bad.
Yeah, they want stuff to flesh out their city, so you can send in like graffiti designs that they'll put in the game. and
Music,
stuff. Yeah, music.
videos, everything. They're wanting to include like real world artistic value to the game. So, like billboards, music, movies, all that kind of stuff within the game is going to be from like YouTube and people on the internet, like artistic, like real artists.
And it's really brilliant because it saves them a lot of time having to design all this stuff, and they would get everyone like just putting their all into every single piece of everything that goes in there.
Really enjoy these games. Up until now, we've developed them on
Much
handheld
stronger.
systems, but this time around, of course, it's on Nintendo Switch, which we envision people are going to be playing.
It takes a real man to sit there and hold a Pokemon plushie.
Pokemon in general.
Yeah.
What would that look like, and what would a Pokemon for everyone?
I like the Pikachu one. The Eevee's got funky hair. He's got like a military crew cut going on. Eevee does.
Yeah, no Gaspard for Smash.
No, Gaspard for Smash, no.
He'd make an excellent support trophy.
I also had in mind a lot of the
Come out and roll over everybody.
smartphones to play Pokemon Go. There's so many people out there playing Pokemon Go, but some of the younger kids.
He would just grab them and smash their face into his inverted belly button.
Kite for Smash? Did I hit it?
See, this looks pretty cool. I like the graphics, but if you don't actually fight, then it's not Pokemon.
Yeah, they've always had the battling. I mean, you can battle the NPCs, but it's not the same. They're stupid.
This may be a familiar location
For Smash.
fans that played the,
They totally could do that, though.
Yeah, Rex, Mithra, Pyra.
Yes, it looks wonderful. You can see Pokemon out in the field. You can see the shafts of light. で、まあ本当に素晴らしいですね。光とか、この草むらのポケモン見えたりしてますし。そうですね。
I mean, it's pretty.
出てきてますね。草むらから。そうですね。You see all the Pokemon popping up
But-
from the grass.
but-
And I see here that we
It's basically like
But you're just chucking balls at them. Like, what? Where's the fight?
Can you tell us about that a bit? で今は野生のポケモンの
Like-
捕まえる画面ですよね。これは
What?
I mean, without the fighting, what is Pokemon just ain't the same without it.
Yeah, what the crap?
野生ポケモンの HP を減らして、ボ
That-
ールを投げるっていう仕組みだったんですけど、今回は
That's the whole thing. Like, where's the gameplay then? You're just going around collecting stuff? Might as well play Animal Crossing. Which
I mean,
should happen.
Did they not learn from the user base on Pokemon Go? It was really, really insanely popular for like a month, and then it dropped off to like 18%. That's huge. That's because, you know, if you're not battling them, and even Pokemon Go had battling in the gyms.
It was a little weird, but yeah.
I mean, I guess you capture them now and you fight in the gym still. It's pretty much like Pokemon Go, just any frickin' where.
I guess. But then there's not even the online aspects that Pokemon Go had. It's like an offline Pokemon Go with better graphics. It's-
And you're getting EXP and leveling up your Pokemon or throwing balls at them. It doesn't make any sense.
yeah, like where's the gameplay? That's fun like maybe 5 times and then you're just throwing stuff. You should fight them and then have that as the ball throwing mechanic after you've weakened them. What is this?
Donald Trump for Smash? Nah, I think that would just make everyone mad.
Grody.
Now, if you want something really similar but also awesome, I'd be willing to compromise and go with Senator Armstrong from Metal Gear Rising.
Yeah, that dude. Oh, look at him stretch and kick the camera. Good job, Milo.
Yeah, I think having one
Pow.
being able to play the entire game with it is very comfortable and kind of a
Very
pleasant
flat-footed.
experience. You can maybe be eating popcorn with your other hand, for example. And I also see that when you capture wild Pokemon, you earn experience points, and those get shared among the entire Pokemon in your party. で今見たように野生のポケモンを捕まえると経験値がたまりますよね。でそれがパーティーのポケモンに割り当てますよ。
そうですね。これで手持ちのポケモンたちがまあどんどんこう強くなっていくと。
I mean, the game looks really good.
It looks pretty. I mean, I'll probably buy it and I'll probably play it, but it's not what I want. I'll probably just enjoy it because it looks nice.
Gaining experience points, of course, levels up the Pokemon in your party, gets them stronger. So that's how you kind of strengthen your Pokemon. The main mechanic of that. We really wanted to focus on that catching experience, so made sure that you.
Obviously, you wanted to focus on the catching experience.
Yeah, but you still could have had this. So included the fighting. This could have been just the end of the fight. Like, okay, they're weak. They're ready for you to check something at them.
That's how it's always been.
Yeah. You could have still included this. It didn't have to be one or the other.
I mean, look, they're all gaining levels. They're getting stronger. But if you're only going to be fighting at certain points in the game, what is the point?
Yeah.
Nothing but the gyms count?
Yeah, are there gyms? Have they said anything?
I don't know if there gotta be some reason you're leveling up your Pokemon, and even Pokemon Go has gyms.
Yeah, there was.
So, I mean, maybe you can level them up and get them to where they're stronger in this game and then go into Pokemon Go, because this mixes with Pokemon Go.
It does.
You can take your Pokemon from here and I guess go fight them in the gyms and go, but...
Yeah. Or if you catch something cool and go, you can put it in this, but...
Nintendo just keeps trying to focus on getting gamers out of their house, but...
Yeah.
People are gonna go out there and start wrecking their cars and getting hit by cars and breaking stuff and trespassing again.
Excuse me.
That's a female Pikachu.
It is. So, wait. If you're catching every single Pokemon you come across, how are you supposed to level up without, like, ending up with 5,000 Pokemon?
That's a good question. That means you're just gonna have to... It probably means you're just gonna have to trash a whole lot of Pokemon. Turn him over to Professor Oak and whatever the hell he does with them.
Red shirt.
I don't know who she is.
Oh, the girl that's sitting with them? Like, yeah, they didn't... Did they introduce her? She's just kind of there.
She said they said she's a special guest, but then... Oh, wait, no, he said we have a special guest today, and then he referred over to the dude next to him from Game Freak there.
She's just sort of in there, I think. I don't know that they said anything about her.
They've hardly even been including her on the camera, so I'm not sure what she's there for. Maybe they're her plushies. She owns the plushies, and she's there to make sure that they don't get any finger grease on them or something.
Yeah, she's guarding. Don't you mess with my plushies.
Watch, one of them touches a zone of the plushie that she didn't approve of, and she marches over and kicks the crap out of him.
Besides that, you can have
I said you can move the ears, not the tail.
Follow behind you in addition to your partner Pokemon. Some of them you can even ride on them if they're big enough. So there's definitely a lot.
Oh, so they're fighting right now. So there is battle. Why didn't they just have this for every encounter?
Okay, so it's just wild encounters you don't fight, because he had to walk up to that trainer and actually start a fight. Pikachu turns around and farts on you. Your defense has fallen. He farted sparkles. Yeah, they had to go and talk to a trainer to get into the battle. So it looks like it just doesn't happen in the grass. It just happens,
I wish it would, though, because it really doesn't make sense. They're getting EXP for what? They didn't do anything.
Yeah. Bug catcher Rick is surprised. He can't hack it. His Caterpie can. You stole $72 from him.
Man.
And his balls.
Yeah.
You can also, of course, battle against the trainers in the game.
So what is with these shiny Pokemon?
Yeah, with the crazy blue aura.
Maybe those are the ones you can fight?
Maybe.
トレーナー同士でこうバトルするっていう2つの遊び方をそれぞれ
Touch it.
分けて構築されて
Stop ignoring
So in
it.
these games, you'll see that there's quite a difference between the catching gameplay, which you're using the Joy-Con to flick out and actually throw out Pokeballs, and then the battle gameplay, which is more traditional, selecting commands to fight, issue moves, and battle against the other trainer.
I don't understand why those two things have to be separate.
Yeah, and I think we see the Pokemon
Yeah, I
in the
don't.
grass. We've even seen with some of the Pokemon that there are graphic indicators, some kind of aura around the Pokemon. Oh, is that correct?
Oh.
Smash Bros going crazy in the background. They're talking about the aura now, though.
Yeah, they did.
そうですね、大きさに合わせて赤いオーラがあったり青いオーラがあって、これも何匹も捕まえたくなる要素として設計してるんですけども、大きいポケモンがいたらぜひ捕まえてほしいなと。赤いマークが目印ですね。
We did this to really make it so players would want to catch even a bunch of the same species of Pokemon, so there's a little bit of differentiators there, like red aura to indicate bigger Pokemon of that species, or blue aura to indicate that they're much smaller than normal.
Oh.
Oh.
こうやって人影が
I thought it was ones you could actually fight.
ちょっと楽しいですよね。
Even just having Charmander follow you around like this is kind of fun as a Pokemon trainer.
That's right, and I notice here that Pikachu's wagging its tail. でここ見てみるとピカチュウが尻尾を振ってますね。
はい、相棒の特別な能力なんですけど、道具があると。尻尾を振ってお知らせしてくれます。
It's a special ability or power, you might say, of your partner Pokemon. It'll wag its tail when there's an item nearby and letting you know that there's something to pick up.
Oh, indicator of items. This is pretty cool.
Region that as you've turned it into 3D, you've really taken that into account to kind of hide items throughout the world. で今回の関東地方が、3D で作ることになってそれを使っていろいろ工夫もしてますしアイテム
Oh, she's one of those trainers
そうですねやっぱりこう今まで 2D
that won't let you get away.
でモノクロで
You must fight me.
でそれをこうして 3D になったことで楽しさとか面白さっていうのを魅力的に見せるように
It's pretty cool that he doesn't keep his Pokemon in a ball.
Yeah.
That's right. I think the original games that we based these off of, back there on the Game Boy, 2D, pixel art.
Well, it's like Ash, he never kept Pikachu in a ball because Pikachu refused from the get-go.
Yeah.
And these times, I think we've recreated them in 3D, so there's going to be a lot of fun things that players are going to be able to
Pidgey!
discover.
No.
We really made them just kind of look really more appealing than before.
Yeah, I really love the graphic look of the game because it does feel like.
Why'd you start a fight if you can't win? Stole $160 from
which I
her.
think will be great for longtime fans. でそうですね、このグラフィックスの表現がやはり過去のアニメに似たような印象が強いですね。それは長年のポケモンファンにとっては懐かしいんじゃないでしょうか。
そうですね。もともとピカチュウ版をベースにしてるってのもあるんですけど。
Yeah, I'm still not a fan at all of that, no battle in the grass thing.
Yeah, what the crap.
やはりポケモンたちとどのように出会っていくかっていうのも
Where are you going, bud?
ちょっとこうなんていうんですね、アニメとか今までのそういったシリーズ皆さんをずっと気にかけてくれていたその多くの映画でありとかカードであるとかさまざまなものがこう混ざってるような感じにしています。
He's looking like a fuzzy caterpillar. And he's back.
He's oddish.
What is that pose?
What is he doing?
What is this?
He's like, oh, you're gonna try to catch it on camera? Nope.
So I see
We'll roll right on over.
Pokemon battle with Teresa doing an underthrow there. 今の野
And
生
he's
ポケモ
back.
ンの捕まえる画面でアンダースローをしましたね。
テレサがしてくれましたね。
Yeah, you did a good job.
Thank you.
ありがとうございます。
最初に
Hey, she said something. She's still there.
ジョイコンのジャイロの部分を一回リセットして
What are you doing, bud?
一回ボタンを押して振るんですけども、 まあ、このなんかジョイコンをどこでリセットするかによっていろんなテクニックもあったりするので、ぜひいろいろ試してほしいなと思います。
It's a bit technical about how you can actually change your throwing technique, but when you press the kind of get in position button, it resets the gyro position. So from there is where it thinks is kind of the normal position, and that doing that, depending on where you're holding the controller at the time, can allow you to do a variety of different things.
But of course, when you can also play the game handheld mode if you decide to take it off the TV, and in that case, you're able to play with button controls.
Whoa! Did you see that throw?
That was off.
He threw that shit like all the way over there. It was completely off the screen.
I just realized what she's doing. She's playing right now. They're talking, and she's doing the gameplay.
Oh, she's the player.
Yeah.
Okay.
仕組みにしてます。その場合はまあボタンを押して、的をポケモンに合わせて米ボタンを押してボールを飛ばすという風にしています。
Now Pikachu's been getting a level like every single battle or capture, whatever.
You press the button to get in position, and then there's a target that appears, and you've got to align that with the Pokemon, and then get your timing right. Press the button to throw out the Pokeball.
I don't see how they could possibly be talking about the throwing of the Pokeball for this long. There's not much to it. You throw it in the circle.
But you can put spin on it. You can twist your wrist and do it that way. You can underhand it. You can overhand it. You can throw it off the screen completely like she did.
Okay, but there's just not as much to it as there would be to a fight. Nintendo!
The place is littered with Pokemon. Do you see all of them?
Yeah, they're everywhere.
2P 側で振ることでもう一人のサポートのトレーナーが現れるようになります。
In the bottom right of the screen, or actually in the right of the screen in the battle mode, you may have just seen that, but it indicates that you can have a second player join your game simply by shaking the second controller, the second Joy-Con.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, look at that. Drop-in co-op. They just shook the controller.
So I am now playing together with Teresa.
I'm playing together with Teresa? Maybe she'll be my girlfriend. That's her name, Ragna, if you're wondering. Teresa. Maybe she is single.
Alright, challenge accepted.
Okay.
Ready, Bill?
はい、チャレンジは受け取ります。はい。
On 3.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you picked
Bullseye.
That was a good throw.
相性がいいですね。相性いいですね。We get along well.
But they didn't capture it. What a shame.
We were too soon. はい、言うのが早かったですね。
Alright, let's try again.
1, 2, 3.
Let's maybe get some Porsche. Oh no, let me just break the camera real quick.
Well, they got that one.
Nice.
I broke it.
Nice, isn't it?
Nice.
I do want to make a comment though that in the TV show there were a lot of Pokemon trainers that were able to catch Pokemon without battling them, so you kind of get that sense here with the wild
Sasha's
Pokemon
breaking the equipment.
Yeah, I'll fix it. Why are you looking at me?
バトルせずに野生のポケモンを捕まえたトレーナーたちはいましたので、やっぱりそういう実感もこのゲームではできますよね。
Why are you making
ボ
that
ールをいか
face?
にこう、楽しく投げるかっていうのが遊びの一つにしてます。
Yeah, really how you throw out that Pokeball, that's really the entire experience of, catching Pokemon in this game. So.
We have a different cat on screen now.
Yeah. Actually, why don't we do a trainer battle?
Okay.
We're gonna try to dodge all of these Pokemon there.
Let's do a trainer battle, and then they run completely opposite directions.
ポケモンが結構多いですね。
そうなんですよ。ここはわらわらポケモンがいる場所なんで。
Yeah, and then Viridian Forest in particular, there's just a ton of Pokemon kind of walking around the grass, you can see.
Yeah, it really seems like the actual conference is gone.
Yeah, it does. Oh, I'm so sad. What was that? Oh man.
Maybe next year, huh?
そうですね。
It'll be okay.
やっぱりリビングでプレイしてる時に誰か見つけて、
Maybe Tokyo Game Show. There's always the other directs. Uh-oh.
Man, Nintendo, why? Why have you done this?
Someone maybe comes in, you can just quickly join in the game and enjoy the
I know,
experience
Portia.
together.
They knew everyone just wanted Smash this year. Men only want one thing, and it's disgusting. Smash.
Smash it.
一番最初の赤緑時代の音楽をよりクラシックにして、
Ragnar says he's sorry.
聴いても非常に高音質で楽しめるようにしてます。
I'm sure they'll announce it someday. I didn't get Metroid Prime, so.
Yeah, everybody's equally disappointed.
Yeah, Smash is cool and all, but I was really hoping for Metroid Prime.
On the music in the Pokemon series, so I'm very excited to be able to experience that in my living room. 僕はもう長い間増田さんの今までポケモンシリーズで作ってきた音楽の大ファン
Do you think he'll really play it in his living room though?
Will anyone play this in their living room? There's no fighting. I mean, there is, but like, there's not enough.
Night. The Game Boy era, so this
They can't get away from these Metapods.
Really excited to play it completely.
そうですね。テレサさんは当時のポケモンファンで、このようにまあ当時の遊びがまたテレビで遊べるっていうのが。
This looks like it could be. It's not a gym, but maybe you can fight people here.
Focus on it?
の子たちもそうですし。
Oh no, he's just going to a different area.
Oh yeah, it was just a linked area.
初めてポケモンプレイする人と一緒になんていうんですかね。
So I wonder if they have the thing where you still pet them.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they've.
Oh, they brought out Onyx.
I'm putting them in a ball and making it so you can just take them around with you. Their sound, I guess. Maybe that's the new bonding.
And it looks like Teresa has
there we go. Oh, he's riding him.
Oh.
テレサさんがパートナーポケモンは違うものにしようと。
でかいの乗りましたね。
He's huge.
Yeah, it's really cool that this game really does show Pokemon in their true scale format. So it's really interesting to see this tinier, smaller Pokemon versus the ever majestic.
I mean, yeah, it makes you feel sorry for that Rattata. Like,
yeah,
an Onyx fighting Rattata? That's like, well, they're not gonna fight, but.
Yeah.
The Onyx just has to look in that thing's direction and it's gone.
Yeah.
やっぱりでかいと乗りたくなるんですよね。
I think when the Pokemon are that big, you really just kind of as a player want to ride them.
Yeah.
結構丸前
I wonder if you ride Charizard.
結構アイデアとかをモーションデザイナーの人たちがいろいろ作ってくれました。
But you're going to see that our animators got really creative with some of the Pokemon. For example, like Electrode, instead of walking, it's going to be rolling behind you like a ball.
So it looks like we've gotten out of Viridian Forest and we have now come to Pewter City.
Oh, there's a Poké Center. Oh, you're right, but
so who's this character that we're seeing? 今のキャラクターは誰でしょうか？
これライバルですね。今作プレイヤーもそうですけど、主人公もそうですけど、
Oh, he says there's a gym there.
それとはちょっと違うキャラクターを登場させてます。
So this is actually the rival in these games, and you'll see that it's different than the rival that appeared in Pokemon Yellow version, which these games are based off of. And there's a lot of other differences to the characters as well.
彼はライバルなんですけど結構親切で、時に怖がったりするんですけど、ちょっとどこで怖がるかお楽しみにしてもらえればと思います。
But you'll see, even though we're technically calling it your
I think it's cool that they actually do want to cover the game this much, but it's a little harder to stick to watching it than when they're moving from game to game.
Yeah, I don't know that there's gonna be more moving from game to game.
I don't see how all those like YouTube streamers and channels that they just stay excited the entire thing. It's like, what are you taking? Did you hit that speed before you started the stream?
Coffee. Speaking of coffee,
there's a lot of them. I don't think it's anything like coffee. I don't think it's anything that's not coming out of a needle.
It's a pretty familiar location for fans, I think.
I like how Pikachu jumps off your shoulder. ここでピカチュウが肩からカウンターに乗るっていうのがすごい可愛いですね。
あと今お気づきの方いらっしゃったかもしれないですけど、ドット絵でちょっと表現していたりと。
You may have seen in the Pokemon Center, we made sure to keep the original pixel art, not the original, but the pixel art for the Pokemon.
Look at all the starters they got out. You see Teresa was trying to get out of the room. She's like, let me out, let me out.
Even if we go to 3D, we still want to keep them in the game.
That's right.
あとこうやって街の中にもこうポケモンと一緒にこういる人がい
Slowpoke.
ますね。
We see lots of residents of the town walking around living with their Pokemon.
Yeah, and the town looks great. 本当に街がすごい
It looks great.
いいですね。
はい。建物も再度やっぱりデザイナーが全部設計。
I mean, even the guys doing the thing, they seem like they're getting a little fatigued of it.
Yeah. Man, I'm kind of disappointed. I hope this is not like their big Pokemon game that they're gonna make and this is it for a long time.
It seems like it.
It does, doesn't it?
Like I said though, Ragnar, go online and check out Temtem. That looks like it's gonna be... It's another developer, of course, and they use different graphics, monsters, and everything entirely, but it's it really looks like they're trying to make the Pokemon game everyone has been asking for the last 20 years.
Yeah, if Nintendo's not gonna do it, then you gotta do it yourself.
They're already getting a good amount of backers, and the company's a very trustworthy company that's been at it for a while. They've already made like 5 other games in the past that are all pretty highly rated, so I think it's going to be good stuff. I'm backing it.
What about this one? Did you clean this one? You didn't clean that one, for sure. But we're cleaning her back again.
She's very worried about her back.
What about your right paw? You didn't clean it.
Alright, Ragnar, yeah, I think we're probably going to call it as well, because this is kind of dragging on. And
yeah, I don't see this going anywhere.
oh, I know that there's a lot of fans out there who could really stick to this and keep crazy excited about it the whole time, but
I'm just kind of disappointed.
yeah, they need battling, but hey, Ragnar, we appreciate you coming by as always, and we will see you on the next one. We should be doing the art stream. I don't know if we're doing it tonight.
Oh,
we might do it tomorrow.
I forgot,
so.
it is Tuesday, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could probably do it tonight. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see how we're feeling. We've been streaming today, so.
Yeah.
Alright, we appreciate it, Ragnar, and we'll see you on the next one. And anyone else that's watching or watching after it, please leave us some comments down below. Let us know what you guys think about the new Pokemon and all the stuff they announced. I really hate that they just rushed through that montage and then went straight to Smash. It's
yeah, and spent all that time on Smash and then it was just over. It was so anticlimactic, I think.
yeah, a little bit, but I mean it was still a pretty good one. But
yeah, I mean Smash is great, but we already knew about Smash.
yeah, E3 overall has been a little bit slow this year, but we've got a lot of good titles coming, so I think it'll be a good year.
Yeah, it's gonna be a busy year. Maybe not for Nintendo, but for everybody else.
And for those of you that are new to the channel, feel free to leave us some comments. We try to respond to everything. And as far as likes and subs, that's all up to you. What we do always ask is if it's within your means, consider adopting or rescuing an animal. Milo here would very much like it if you would help out his buddies out there in the world that could use some help. You can use petfinder.com or aspca.org like we've got over here. Or if you can't bring one home, then you can also
donate your old blankets or clothes or your time. You can go hang out with them if you can't bring one home.
Yep.
Yeah, no, totally.
There's lots of animals out there who need lots of love, like Portia and Milo here are a couple of our rescues.
Yep. And
as always, we appreciate you watching, and we will see you next time, guys. We love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Be able to battle together.
The other really cool thing, too,